The world's biggest movie star, with almost 70 blockbusters to his credit. His box office stake is said to be comparable to that of his Hollywood counterparts, Tom Cruise and Will Smith. And you may never have heard of him. But his contributions to the bottom line are so prodigious, he was invited to ring the opening bell at the NASDAQ. My magazine, Newsweek, has named him one of the 50 most powerful people in the world. And he stirs up such passion that his fans burned a U.S. flag after he was detained at Newark Airport last summer. Perhaps the TSA agents had never heard of him either. The film he is here in the United States to promote when he was questioned is called My Name is Khan. And ironically, it's about racial profiling of Muslims after 9/11. Shahrukh Khan, welcome.
Thank you very much, Farid.
First, tell us about this incident. So you are, without any question, the biggest movie star in India, a billion fans, some people say, and you get to Newark Airport, and what happens?
Normally I am kind of used to being having extra security checks, perhaps because of the name or the way profiling is done, even my kids. So I'm used to it. It's not something new.
So they thought your fans were sort of being unruly?
No, I guess suddenly they started asking me questions. What are you doing here? And do you have a telephone number? I was going to give yours. Yes, I was going to. I took out my phone, and they were a little angry about me taking out my phone. So I said, I can't give you a number till I find them out. So I sort of gave a few numbers, and then they would go in, check. Then they came and said, what are you doing here? So I said, I'd come here for a film. There were some strange questions, like, if you're a film actor, I'd come for a live talk. And they said, if you've come for a talk, how can you be a movie star? So I said, yeah, I talk also. It's not that I only act in films. So it just got out of hand, and I guess it was a process, so they went on, and it took a couple of hours.
But you feel like you have had experiences like this before? Well, not quite like this, but...
Not at the immigration, but at security. Initially, when post 9/11, I think, yeah, there were instances when I guess your boarding pass gets SSS written on it.
Right.
So you're taken onto the other side, and you take off your shoes and stuff. Yeah.
Even your kids?
Oh yeah, yeah. But they get very excited because they get to put their feet on those little marks and stand like that, so they think they're being special.
Now you're you're relaxed about it. Does it not anger you? I mean that you're.
No, I said it before, Farid, like, if I'm planning to come to your house, I have to follow the rules. It's as simple as that. I'm very practical like that. So like, okay, so if I have to come to your house and you have a rule that I need to take off my shoes before I walk into your study, then I do that. But I just had an issue that, for a country which has such outstanding processes and systems for everything, and they have a process and system for, profiling people who are perhaps on a marked list, they should also have a system where people who come regularly, they should also be marked positively and said, okay, you can go.
Do you think this affects America's image? You're somebody who understands the power of images.
Yeah.
Does it affect America's image in a country like India?
Oh, yes, I think so, yeah. I think all over the world. I think specifically if I could just take one, because I'm an entertainer, so I would take, say tourism. Just that way. You come to have fun, you want to go to Orlando, go to the Disney or whatever. When you think about it, like I do now, I take them to Europe now, my kids, if I need to. I'm like, listen, one, it's a little far. There'll be issues traveling domestically more than internationally, really, to be honest, because I think the domestic travel is even more strict. So you do think twice. Yeah, I think it does affect the image, and I'm sure it's in larger spaces also, not just wanting to come to Disney. I'm sure it goes beyond that also.
And this is a big change, right? Because, 20 years ago, certainly 30 years ago, when I was growing up in India, America was the land of openness, freedom, a sense of adventure.
I think it still is looked upon like that. And everybody wants to come to America. Everybody loves America, and it has all the nicest things, whether it's technology or businesses, whatever. It's the land of opportunity. And suddenly the opportunity gets a little curtailed because of this. And you do think twice, that, would it affect me negatively? Would it affect the family negatively?
So now talk about this movie, because the movie is really about this problem.
The film is about a man's message, or I wouldn't like to make it as strong as saying a Muslim's message, but an American who's living here for years and who's married here, and post 9/11, how the lives of this couple gets affected. It's like a butterfly effect. It's not that directly related to the incident of 9/11. So the film is not about terrorism, or it's not dealing with 9/11 or the sadness that followed around the world, but it's dealing with how some of the people we don't even know in some other far corner of the world or in America were affected without being directly linked to it. And how just the love gets completely disrupted because he's a Muslim man married to a Hindu girl. Both are Americans, both have been living here for 20, 25 years. And how he has to go on a journey to explain to everybody, the guys, just because my name is Khan, does not mean I'm a terrorist. So it's an emotional trip across America to convince the world. And I feel the film's relevance is that there is an issue as far as religions and ideologies are concerned in terms of the West and Islam and everywhere, and we have to accept it. But the thing is, I think as a Muslim, I've not been able to explain my religion to you well enough. So unless I do that, I don't have an excuse of saying, uh-oh, 1 second, these guys are taking it wrong. Maybe they don't know it. So I think it's my duty as an actor.
Do you feel that Muslims have a special responsibility to explain their religion?
See, if you were to look at it from one side and turn around and say, listen, you better know my religion, I think that's not fair. I think we need to. I think that not only do they need to explain their religion, they need to understand other religions also. And it's a two-way process. Just because somebody doesn't understand, of course they will take it wrongly or react to it wrongly. And I think it's the duty of every educated, maybe a little liberal Muslim to go out in the world, and if he has the opportunity, like I think I have as an actor, I think we need to make sure that, yes, this is what it stands for, this is what jihad means, this is what tolerance means, and this is what Islam means. And whatever little knowledge I have, I'm not fully knowledgeable, so I find out and try to promote that and tell people. And if you understand it, maybe you'll say, actually, no, it's exactly like how our discipline is. So I think, yeah, I think it's a reason for every Muslim to think about.
You know, when George Bush saw Manmohan Singh at some event, first time he had an opportunity to introduce his wife, Laura Bush, to Manmohan Singh, he said to her, honey, this is the Prime Minister of India. This is a country that has 150 million Muslims and not one member of Al-Qaeda. Yeah. That was the way he thought of Indian Muslims. Why do you think Indian Muslims are not so radicalized? When you think about Pakistan, Afghanistan, you know, there are so much jihad and terrorism in the area, but Indian Muslims have not succumbed as much. This is the second largest Muslim population in the world by some counts. Is there a secret?
I think the secret lies within the way Indians are. We as people are more compromising and understanding. We do give a chance to everyone to say their point of view, listen to it, and not react radically. Of course, there will be sections which do it, and that permeates to the Muslims, to the Hindus, to the Christians, to every section in our society. I would like to believe it's like that, but I think that's the main reason. I think Indians by nature like people, and they're compromising, and they're understanding, is what I'd like to believe, really.
Do you think that there is a tendency towards radicalism, violence within Islam right now that worries you? Because, let's be honest, when you look around the world and you see terrorism, it is basically being committed by radical Muslims. And there is something either within the, some of these fringe groups, but they all tend to come from one religion by and large.
Yes, of course. I mean, somewhere down the line, religion can be very easily misused. Right. And I think I would like to really believe, as a modern person, that it's the lack of education that is being that is there in large sections of the Islamic world. I think the youth needs to be educated in world matters, apart from the religion. I mean, it's really wonderful to learn your religion. I think it's fantastic for everyone to have a discipline, whichever that may be, and respect each other that way. But I think it's also very important to be educated in worldly affairs. If they do, they will not be misled. I think most of these places that we'll talk about, and radicals coming from, you would notice that there is a huge gap between the educated and the uneducated. And most of the uneducated may be falling in the category of, having a religion, by religion being Muslims. So I think that is the main reason.
We will be right back with Shahrukh Khan, and we will talk about Bollywood, globalization, and much else. You know, people say you have 1 billion fans, but as you point